Imagine a face so beautiful, it can kill.
When people see me, my face, they...
Looks That Kill tells the story of Max Richardson, a teenager undergoing therapy for this unusual birth defect, which gives him a deadly power.
You accidentally assault people with your face.
His parents realized something was wrong at his birth when the first people to die were the doctors who delivered him. Hoping for a quieter life, the family moves to a small town called Bleck, where Max can remain unnoticed and prevent further unexplained deaths. To conceal his face, he wears bandages, dark glasses, and a cap, making him shy and withdrawn. But during a doctor's visit, he meets a girl named Alex, who suffers from a rare heart condition.
I fell.
You fell?
On a brick.
Ugh.
Though for now, that detail doesn't seem to matter. We'll come back to Alex a little later. Meanwhile, Dan, Max's best friend, and his parents try to set him up on some dates since it's Valentine's Day.
And she's from the Ukraine.
For a boy who never leaves the house and has no friends, this is incredibly difficult. Dan arranges a terrible date with a girl named Erica.
I think you and Max would be pretty bomb together.
Wait, what?
But everything goes wrong because she thought she was meeting Dan, leaving her alone with Max. At the same restaurant, Valencia and Greg, the town bully, are arguing. And she runs off. Greg then mocks Max for his bandages.
You the kid that kills people with his pretty face?
And the situation spirals out of control.
Oh my god! Greg, stop it!
When the restaurant manager intervenes, the failed date leaves Max heartbroken.
I'm sorry.
Feeling hopeless, he heads to a bridge, intending to end his life. That's when Alex shows up again, trying to stop him.
What are you doing?
She's kind of in the middle of something.
What, am I interrupting a dramatic leap off the bridge?
She even tells him that if he jumps, she will too.
You jump, I jump, remember?
She just quote Titanic.
Afterward, they visit a nursing home that Alex often goes to, where a novelist lives. She has written over 30 stories and is currently working on her most important book, an autobiography that portrays what life is like for someone with Alzheimer's.
You know, the one where the woman can't remember, and he comes every day.
The Notebook?
Yes.
Alex makes sure Max doesn't harm himself while they're there. She accompanies him home, and he asks her out the next day.
I can't.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
No.
But she declines. That night, Max tells Dan everything that happened, and Dan convinces him to return to the bridge the next day.
Could try retracing your steps. Try and bump into her again.
To try once more to get Alex to take a walk with him. The next day, Max goes to the same spot and meets Alex.
Are you stalking me?
What? No.
So what are you doing here?
They decide to go to a supermarket together to buy a bunch of supplies. Mostly vomit, which they plan to use to fill a bathtub. While shopping, they talk about Max's strange condition. Apparently, his face is so unusually attractive that anyone who sees it dies instantly.
You already knew?
Besides, you're kind of a big hit at the hospital.
Surprisingly, Alex isn't shocked. Everyone in town seems to know about this bizarre condition. She also shares her own life story. Her heart is allergic to endorphins and swells.
This monitors heart rate and heart size.
With every strong emotion, which means she can't experience too many feelings safely.
So any emotion, good or bad, my body rejects.
Later, Alex takes Max to a quirky little theater where no new movies have been released in 5 years. They buy wine to make the outing more fun. Back in Max's room, a romantic moment unfolds. Alex removes his sunglasses and finally sees his eyes, but nothing happens, proving she's safe.
Hi.
Their moment is cut short when Max's parents arrive with a surprise, a Korean exchange student whom they've sent to the US against her will.
You're so cute. Isn't she cute? Yes.
The next day, Max and Alex return to the nursing home to visit Esther.
Hey, why is Rosemary sitting all by herself?
They find Rose, an 82-year-old woman, sitting alone at a table waiting for her son, who promised to bring her birthday cake.
She's waiting for her son to take her to get pie for her birthday.
Even though she's been waiting for a while, it looks like this birthday will be as lonely as all the others. During their visit, Max and Alex reflect on the value of friendship. Despite being alone in that place, they've all formed a close-knit bond, almost like family.
We didn't sign up just for the good parts. The good comes with the bad. That's living.
But all that feels secondary compared to what happens when Max gets home. His mother tells him he has to take Alex and his new date camping. Everything goes smoothly until Alex cuts her hand on a branch.
I don't really want to see that.
Muffin tits.
What? Muffin?
In the forest, to stop the bleeding, Max removes a piece of his bandages and uses it to help her. Alex realizes she can now see a small part of Max's face, and nothing happens to her. That night, the kids light a bonfire.
You're not exactly wearing that because you're ugly.
And Max opens up about his childhood. He tells her about his first kiss in first grade, when the girl promised not to look at his face while they kissed. Alex feels her heart racing for Max and asks for a kiss. To stay safe, she blindfolds herself so she won't see his face and ends up kissing him on the cheek. When they return home, Max's mom asks them to take down the Christmas tree. But thanks to karma, it catches fire, burning their hands and landing them both in the hospital. The nurse tells Max that the burn cream will be enough to treat their injuries.
I get to see you again.
For your follow-up, yes.
While there, they run into Alex.
I'm Dan. This is Max.
They work with me at the home.
At the nursing home, Alex pretends that Max is just a co-worker and insists they aren't friends since they work opposite shifts.
Okay, well, it was good to see you. Feel better.
Frustrated by her strange behavior, Max tells his parents how he feels while they go shopping at the supermarket.
How did you guys know that you liked each other?
He realizes that communication is key and decides it's best to talk to her soon. Later, they meet again at the bridge where Max had once tried to jump.
Alex, are we going to talk about yesterday?
Alex explains that her mother doesn't allow her to have friends
The idea of me having friends still feels like a death sentence.
because she believes too many emotions could endanger her heart. Max doesn't fully understand, thinking her medications should be enough to keep her safe.
You're on meds, though, so why is she so worried?
But Alex's mother suffers from an anxiety disorder, which makes her hyper-aware of any changes in her daughter's emotions. Later, they return to the nursing home to visit Esther and discover that Rosemary is gravely ill.
Look who came to see you, Rose.
Suddenly, Alex starts bleeding from the nose and steps away so as not to worry her mother. Max catches up with her on the stairs, and they discuss euthanasia. Like Max, she wants to help Rosemary find peace. At first, Max hesitates, fearing that his cursed face will kill her, but Alex convinces him it's the right thing to do. He returns to the room and gently asks Rosemary if she wants help resting, and she smiles.
Do you want to go to sleep?
Max removes his bandages, and as soon as Rosemary sees his face, she dies peacefully. Afterward, Alex disappears and doesn't respond to Max's messages, leaving him worried and confused. Eventually, Dan invites her to the spring dance on Max's behalf.
Hello.
And she agrees. When they meet at Alex's house, she explains why she disappeared. Her heart had grown dangerously large, and her medication needed adjusting.
They just need to up my dosage.
To keep Max from feeling guilty, she tells him she doesn't want him to leave because she's afraid of being alone.
It's really not fair.
In the safety of her protective bubble, Max feels a twinge of guilt about her health, but they agree to go to the dance together. That night, Alex shows up at his house, dressed as a maid for reasons unclear, while Max wears a dog mask. Emotions run high, and they give in to their feelings, ending up in a heartfelt hug. But the excitement at the dance makes Alex's heart race dangerously fast, and she rushes to the bathroom as her nose starts bleeding again. Meanwhile, Greg, the bully who used to tease Max about his face, shows up. In a tense moment, he removes his mask, and Valencia, Dan's girlfriend, accidentally glimpses Max's face. Tragically, she dies within seconds. The police arrive, and Max is taken into custody. On his way to the patrol car, he notices an ambulance and sees Alex inside. He rushes to her and realizes her heart condition is far worse than he thought. She may not have much time left.
When I was 4, they told me my life expectancy was 16.
When he asks about her medication, he discovers something shocking. She's no longer taking it. Alex reveals that she's been refusing her meds to end the suffering caused by her illness. Alex explains that ever since childhood, she has lived with the constant knowledge that she could die at any moment.
Do you know what it's like to watch someone die?
That fear left her feeling purposeless and indifferent to life until she met Max.
Because then I met you. It was really selfish of me, and I know that. I guess I just wanted to know what it would feel like to be something more than a burden.
Meeting him awakened her emotions and gave her life meaning. She asks Max to help her die peacefully, but he refuses, knowing he would be consumed by guilt if she were gone. Back at home, Max struggles with his own feelings, even harm in his face, believing his cursedly beautiful appearance is the cause of so much death. His parents stop him before he can do serious damage.
I know.
Meanwhile, Alex tries to call him, but gets no response because Max isn't ready to let her go. Later, Dan and Max meet at school, where they pause in front of a photo of Valencia to say a final, emotional goodbye.
Didn't feel right saying goodbye with all those people.
Max's friend advises him that the best place to be is by Alex's side, in the hospital.
Alex is sick, man. And you're avoiding her? I don't know what's going on with you, but that's super shitty.
When he visits her, he sees how much her illness has progressed since his last visit. She tells him she's exhausted from trying to stay alive in a hospital bed.
Who else is gonna do offensive shit like that with me?
Max finally understands the depth of her suffering and knows she will be better when freed from her pain. He gently asks her to close her eyes.
Close your eyes.
So he can reveal his face. After removing the bandages, they share one last tender kiss. Alex reassures him that his face is not a curse. It reflects who he truly is. A few days later, Alex passes away. Max returns to the bridge where she once saved him and decides to resume therapy to help him cope with his grief.
How are you feeling today? On a scale of 1 to 10.
Like a 5.
That's a wonderful improvement.
In time, Max realizes he's receiving letters from all over as the Valencia case made headlines.
After the trial, the publicity from the case made national headlines.
Some letters come from people curious about his face, while others ask for his help, hoping he can provide relief as he did for Alex. After all the hardship in his life, Max begins to see that his face has a purpose: to help end the suffering of others. He frequently visits Esther at the nursing home, remembering Alex and sharing stories about her. Meanwhile, Dan informs Esther that Alex is busy dealing with a lawsuit. Daniel Steele has been accused of plagiarism, which brings Esther a sense of satisfaction. Through everything, Max learns that true strength against death comes from unconditional love. With time, he can remove the bandages safely around loved ones. His parents grow closer, and life slowly stabilizes. Thanks to therapy and memories of Alex, Max begins to live more openly, showing the world a face that was once deadly, but is now a source of healing and hope. If you thought this roller coaster of emotions was wild, hit that like button and subscribe to join me for the next mind-blowing story. Trust me, you won't want to miss it.